How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gamer here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, we are going to be taking on Star and Stripes Climax battle with the Gaizo, Bakugo, and Midoriya. So, with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below, have you used Bakugo to beat this Climax battle or not? So, let's get into it and let's see how we are going to fare once again up against Star and those Stripes. Now, if we do manage to beat it with this attempt right here, I was thinking about trying to use another team instead of, you know, me usually just putting them in the front slot and then in the back slot, because I think I could make another team that worked well in this Climax battle, but we'll see. So nothing really changes with Bakugo being on the lineup in terms of what we have to do. Make Midoriya the last skill chain and then all that other good stuff. If anything, however, what this does help us with is take less damage, even though we don't usually take too much damage from Star and Stripe until we do get to the end phase. So let's start off with the build up to Midoriya, get the reduction, and then we will do this right here. Now, Bakugo's not really going to go off in damage until the enhancement is activated for him, which is going to take a while, because he has to get hit by 5+ ultras in order for that to happen. Luckily, our girl Star and Stripes plus ultra is AoE, so we are going to get hit no matter what. Alright, so then we'll do this. Get the AoE right here. Doing 15k. And then max damage. Nice. So that was good that Bakugo is doing some damage here, so we're not taking too long going through the phases. The fight just getting started. This is where it really begins. Bet. So new order coming into play now. Wait, do we have new order activated already? Let's see if new order is on us already. Calm mind. Okay, so new order is already here. Yeah, decreases character defense by 50% for 1 turn when character is stunned. Luckily, we're not dealing with us being stunned right now. Thank God I didn't jinx myself there, if anything. Let's let the plus ultra play out. Of course, why not? Sumashi! But now, after Momo's, we got the other one going for us here. Oh, man. Clean. 25k with an additional 5k damage. Kind of hoping for that one to have done a little bit more damage. I'm not going to lie. We'll do this. And now that Midoriya is built up, we are good to go. Honestly, maybe we just give Bakugo the boost at that point. Like, why not, man? Because I think Midoriya is still going to do max damage no matter what. With the enhancements and the first anniversary support memory, watch. Ooh, never mind. We needed that crit ability going for us there, I guess. So that would have been the only benefit of Momo activating her skill on Midoriya for the crit. Unless Midoriya wants to crit right here. At 17k. No, he doesn't. If anything, he did 69k. Okay, now I know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I never let it get to this point before. Let's see what this plus ultra is doing to us. Alright, so he plus ultra 36k. She's gonna plus ultra now. Oh, please don't like one-shot me or something or do something crazy. Okay, nothing happened that was crazy, thank God. Alright, 0. And then Bakugo, Midoriya, and then we move on to the next phase. However, we did get hit with a recovery block, though. Gotta remember about that. Alright, so now we got Hawks, Lady Nagant joining Bakugo. Now, what sucks about this is that Hawks is only going to be supporting Lady Nagant. He is not going to be supporting Bakugo. However, he will be providing some cover for us and making us take even less damage than we already are with Bakugo. Alright, so let's just see real quick with Bakugo what we're working with so far. So we only got hit by 1 plus ultra, but the second condition has been activated for us. Okay, good. Just, yo, anytime you want to plus ultra Star Strike, by all means, go ahead. Alright, 57k with a power down. Alright. Plus ultra? No plus ultra. I think we're going to probably have to wait for the final phase for her to get a little bit more plus ultra going for us here. Alright, 6k. Alright, 14k. And then 17k. Smash it. I like how she says it. Smash it. Okay. We are taking a little bit too long here. And for some reason, this is just going slow, like my whole game. I don't know why that is happening. I am going to keep bringing that up, because what the hell, man? Why is it going slow? Alright, max damage, let's go. And then we'll let this play out again. Bakugo's probably going to do, like, what, 20k? 34k, a little bit more damage. That must have been the defensive debuff going for us there. Alright, then we will do this, and this. Let's go. The buff going, nice. I missed. That's even more fire. And then 42k. Alright, so we are slowly but surely getting to this final phase. Which shouldn't be the case. We should not be going slow, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, 5,000. And then 12k. And then 13k. Oh, I thought it would have been right there. Oh. Okay, we got another plus ultra being thrown at us. Hopefully this one is just as not crazy as the last one. Alright, so Hawk's going first, doing 27k. Then Nagant doing 42k. Then she goes. Okay, we're fine. And then finally Bakugo doesn't even get to do anything because we already got the damage to move on to the final phase. Which is her saying I rarely get the chance to go all out. Alright. This is where the men become boys here. Or men and boys and girls become men and women. I gotta say that because Lady Nagant is here. Alright, so we do take a little bit of damage there. We're fine. Now this is where this gets bad because the support memory has run out for us here. You always want to winish. I was gonna say win and finish at the same time. Winish. You always want to finish the fight before your support memory starts running out. Alright, so we'll just do this because that's the only thing we can do right now. He hits us with an AoE, but it does no damage. Does no damage once again. He's getting another plus ultra ready for us here. Which, yes, bring me the plus ultras. That's what I want to see. All these plus ultras for our boy Bakugo to get to the max. Right, 6,000, 15k. Okay, Hawakata. Oh no! Damn it! This can't be real. Lady Nagant is gone. No. Alright, 19k. And Bakugo has lost the ability to... Oh, no. This is just over. That's it. Because there's no point now. There's just no point. We lose. I mean, maybe... Hold on. Let's see what happens. You know what? I'll let this play out to the end. But I just think this is a GG go next right here. Alright, get the support going right here for Hawks himself. Then get the last stand going. Alright, 0. C plus ultras here. Max damage across the board. Bakugo's gonna hit for a 21k. Taking 10k right there. Hawks is dead. So now we just got the front three back at it once again. Damn it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is give Bakugo this. Then go like this for Bakugo. And then Midoriya will do this right here. The reason why we're doing this is to give Bakugo a little bit more max HP. We need that going for him right now. Right, 55k. He got stunned. Oh, no. Yes, just attack Bakugo. Just attack Bakugo. Do not attack Midoriya. Midoriya is too low to be athletes, please. I miss, so he's taking no damage. 90k debuffs us here. 50k we do to her, but then yeah, we're just, this team is not gonna work out for us. Damn it, dude. Let's try another team. I'm gonna be trying a different kind of lineup here. Actually, let me just swap these support memories real quick. Where is the power one? There we go. So what we have right here is that instead of having Momo, now we are going to have Jiro on the lineup. And then instead of having Hawks, we are going to have our boy Green Bakugo, which I wanted to do a separate video on, but you know what? I guess he gotta come in now, because we're going to need his debuffing to make sure that Star and Stripes is not going crazy. So, let's see, man. And if anything as well, I want to do a separate video on Jiro. But hey, show your worth now and then we'll have a separate video for you. Because I've seen people use Jiro and beat it. Which it makes sense why people are using Jiro because of her clutch effect of reducing the amount of turns that the status ailment is going to hit you by. Alright, so let's start off with this right here. See how much damage actually Midoriya's going to do turn 1. Alright, so 3k. 7k and then 82k. Gotta love that damage. Alright, and then now we will do this, and this just to make sure, you know, giving Midoriya even more damage. Not gonna make the same mistake that I did before. There we go. Loving that damage. How much is a normal gonna do? Oh, 9,000. I thought I'd do a little bit more than that. Oh, we could just normal attack right here. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we move on into phase number 2. Oh, you could rur all you want, but you're about to take some massive damage here. Alright, so 9,000. Of course, not going to do that much damage. Midoriya doing max damage right there. And then finally, Bakugo and Midoriya doing a total of 40k damage. Alright, and we hit a debuff. Let's go. Alright, so once again, power boost. 9,000 damage. And then max damage. Alright, slaps us up. Can we make it to the next phase before plus ultra is activated? That is a question that I want to ask myself right now. I think we can. Let's go. Alright, 11k. This is max damage. Yeah, we did. Okay. Whew. Oh, but we get stunned in the process, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, okay. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. Let's activate the pulse ultras. Why not? Alright, so this is gonna do 23k. She's gonna hit her with the Wakata, but doesn't matter. Alright, then Jiro does that for 0, and then Bakugo is going to be going for 0. Alright, now let's see. Can two Bakugos working side by side make it to where that we could win this fight? Okay. I believe, man. I believe. Alright, so let's start off with the AoE, and then we'll do this. Yep, get hit with every debuff known to mankind. That's 62k. Alright, slaps us up, but we're fine. Now we'll do this, this, and this. Bakugo, how much you gonna do right here? 7,000. And then like 6,000. And then we got 28k. Oh, we do get stunned though. That sucks. But we're back in business, baby. Let's go. Doesn't matter. You can't keep us down. Okay, so the glitch is happening again where we hear the sound effect of the wind for too long. Like, that has to stop. You gotta fix that. Alright, 98k. Back in business once again. Let's go. Again, lucky for us, it's only one turn stuns. It's not stuns that are lasting any longer. Actually, we'll just plus ultra right here. Alright, so that's gonna hit 25k. Finish her off right there. Alright, then here we are with the final phase. Alright, so block is ready, but we're gonna hit it with this just to start it off. I think we're gonna be fine right here. Let's see. Alright, 6,000. 11k. And then 58k. Alright, 20k. Alright, then now we're gonna be hitting her with the AoE. I mean, do we? Nah, let's hit it with the AoE. Screw it, screw it, screw it. We have double cooldown. Let's not try to be passive about it. Let's go. Double AoE. Alright, 23k. 30k a piece. Nice. Alright, 11k. Slap her up. Bakugo is starting to get weak, but luckily for us, his trusty self is going to be healing him up by 20%. Alright, so Bakugo starts himself with a, what was that? 80-something K? Oh my god, good job. Let's go. And then Bakugo and Midoriya hitting her for a nice 23k. Alright, slowly but surely, this is going to end. I'm sorry. Let me just see real quick how many more last dances she have currently going for her. 4. Alright. This is gonna get rid of 3. And this is just gonna finish it off. Let's go! So through a change of team comp, we were able to win the fight with our boy Green Bakugo. However, now we are going to try another setup, and then we're going to wrap up the video from there. What we're going to be trying now is the double block setup. Can Bakugo and Iron Mike combine their block forces and also revenge to ultimately make Star and Stripe on her knees and say, America is yours now? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm not going to lie, but let's just see, man. I'm excited to try out this setup and see if it works. So hopefully people with double of these characters get to use it and just win. And plus, it's 2 of my favorite characters. Like, come on, man. We gotta see. Alright. So, once again, same setup. Let's just see. Okay, so 5,000. And then 999. There we go. As we've stated, man, if Midoriya would have got that boost, a lot of fights would have probably been done a lot more faster. Alright, so Bakugo is going to be doing 14k. 9. Oh, damn. That wasn't even 9999, though. It was like 996. You couldn't just give me all the numbers. Alright, there we go. Move on to phase 2. Alright, everybody's plus ultra is good to go. 25k. Max damage. And then Momo, 45k. Bakugo and Midoriya, 21k with an additional 5k damage. Kind of similar from what it was before. There we go, bam. But ultimately, what sucks about Bakugo right here is just that we're not going to be seeing instances where his enhancement is activated. Now, it's probably because the team comp I have, and you guys probably seen it more than I. But I don't know. I don't think we're going to be seeing it that much, to be honest, unless the fight is being dragged out. In the 4th phase specifically, because that's where she spams the plus ultra. Alright, 7,000. We didn't hit her? Midoriya, we were supposed to finish this already. Oh my god. Oh, that just sucks. Oh my god, that just sucks. Alright, so max damage, yeah, whoopee. It would have been cool if it was earlier, but now Bakugo stuck with some new order effects on him. Thanks. Alright, then Bakugo Midoriya gets to take a swing at things for, like, I don't even know how many damage. That was just annoying what happened there. Alright, now we have Iron Maito and Bakugo. Alright. Block buff for her is now active once again. But it will not matter to us because we have the same effect she does. Let's go. Alright, so miss. That's cool. 7,000 from her block and then a little bit of 6k going over there for our regular health. Alright, we resist. That's a good thing there. Perfect. Alright, so now we will do this, this, and this. Of course, giving Iron Mite the boost so he can do even more damage. He's going to be our DPS in this. In both his revenge and his regular action skills. Damn! 60k? Let's go, Iron Mite. He's trying to show out. He says, I'm not done yet. I still got more fuel than Hercules. Let's go. Alright, so Jito goes first for 6,011k. 68k for Bakugo. That's nice. And then Iron Mite, I'm going to let this play out. This has to be max damage, right, Iron Mite? Ooh, 88k. I'll still take that, though. That's a lot of damage. And she lived? Come on, man. There's no way. I'm just going to do normal. Alright, final phase. I was kind of scared, though. I'm not going to lie. Because she could have just stunned and that would have been annoying. But we're fine. We're chilling. Okay, so we will do... Yep, we got to do that because Iron Mite doesn't have a block going for him. I miss. Miss with some 2,000 damage. And then 58k. 47k we took from our block. Damn. Now we will do this, this, and this. Maybe I should give this to Jito for survivability because Star and Stripe does not care if you have hide or not. She will hit you. But look at the DPS, man. 45k. 12k. Got our plus ultras now. He has a block active again with revenge. Alright, 21k. Iron Mite doing 79k, nice. And then Bakugo and Midoriya doing 31k. Let's see how many last stands she is currently sitting at. She has a whopping total of 6. Okay. Gonna be tricky to get rid of, especially since we didn't have 3 action skills going for us there. Like, what the hell, man? Let's do this. So next time we have block. Alright, we missed. That's nice. We got 2 of our last stands. That's 4. Alright, we need some normals to hit. Let's go! Oh! Yep, should've gave Jito the last stand, dude. Should've gave Jito the freaking last stand. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Alright, hold on. Because we could possibly kill right here, right? So see her last stands again, just to make sure. I am kind of scared now. Where are your last stands, buddy? Where are they sitting at? She has 4. Let's go. Alright, Bakugo, you can't miss. He misses every single one. Oh my god, he missed every single one. Please, Bakugo. You know what? Go away. Go away. Should have not missed every single one. Gonna land at least 2. Oh, this is getting horrific. Oh, this is getting scary. I am not liking this at all. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. Please. Okay, we hit. Alright, 72k. C plus ultras, but we have last stand. Let's. Oh no. Okay. We need Midoriya to be anime accurate right now. Please, Midoriya. You say 1% is playing in the... Back. Oh, Midoriya, you choked! You choked! Hey, we're back into phase 4. Let's go to take this on once again. I am not messing around. Jito, you're the one getting this, alright? I might need you just in case, alright? I think that's what fell apart the whole thing. You dying. I miss. We already have some last slug going on. Oh my god. I can feel that nightmare coming back to me. I want to put it behind me, but I don't know, man. That just scared me. Alright, so Jito goes first. 20. I don't care. Just do DPS. That's all I care about, right? We're not even counting the numbers no more. Just do DPS. Thank you, Iron Mite. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. When in doubt, just look up to the sky. You'll see Iron Mite. He's there to save the day. Alright, hit. Thank you. Hit. Thank you. Hit. Of course, he's never missing. That's how he is. Alright, nice. We're hitting. And we did some revenge damage there too. Let's see what her last stand is looking like. What is the total amount? It is at 5. Okay. Sadly, Iron Might is the only one that is going to be activating a skill right here. He is going second at the same time. Do we just throw it out there? I think we just save it, man. I mean, I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, just save it. Okay, Bakugo took that. Thank God. Oh my God, he did 96k. He made me stutter. What the hell? Oh my God, so much damage. All right, let's go. Keeping Jito alive. AoE should hit maybe. Okay, hit 1. Thank God. All right, 34k, 34k. Let's go. We win. I knew that was supposed to happen. We were supposed to win. No. That must happen before. That was stupid. What the hell? So with that, that's what we're ending today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and comment. If you want to, you don't have to. It's always really appreciated. Also, subscribe again. You can let me know down below. How was it using Bakugo for you? We got some other characters that we are going to be using here as well. So stay tuned for that. If you want to recommend some, you can as well. And then who knows? Maybe the one that I picked was the one that you guys see on the screen. And with that, we'll see you next time.